This is Elliot Marshall with Pony Pride, and we're here with Red Oak High School head coach Mike Shields. I guess first off, what do you think about Jeremiah committing to SMU?
Well, I'm excited because, like you said, like you asked him, it's close, so I can go see him and stay in touch with him and so on and so forth. You know, we have a kid that committed or signed with UTEP several years ago, and of course we don't get to see him as much unless he comes to play SMU or TCU or something like that.
Can you talk a little bit about what the recruiting process has been like for Jeremiah?
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic for him. You know, it started last year, obviously, with the big Division Ones wanting commits a year ahead with junior days. So, you know, he went to Texas, went to Baylor, went to TCU. TCU was really the first one to offer him. But then, you know, SMU came on board, and I think he really liked their academics, or his major is over at SMU, where I'm not sure if it really fit in at TCU.
Okay.
You know, and even out-of-state guys, you know, California came in, Wake Forest, Iowa, Central Florida, that type. But, you know, you start seeing it a little bit from their perspective, and to get an early commit is tough because all of them ask, do you think he can get out to us this summer? And it's hard for a kid to pay the $500, whatever, to fly out there, you know? So it really gives an advantage to the schools in the area that they can really visit.
And so I guess what makes Jeremiah a good player?
Man, he's an all-around good kid and a team player. And probably the team aspect's the biggest part. You know, he started for us as a freshman at linebacker. Inside, played 2 years there. Then we moved him to tight end. We knew he was going to be a tight end, but we had another kid. Once again, he was fine with that. He didn't push to be there. He wanted to do what was best for the team, and playing linebacker was the best for us. Even this year, you know, last year he had 37 receptions. I think this year he only had 30. But he didn't complain about it. He was an H-back that we could move from tight end to wide out to even fullback. And whether his job was blocking or catching or running the ball, he didn't mind. He was going to do it to the best of his ability.
Very good. I guess what would you say he might need to work on?
You know, probably being in their aspect that I think SMU, being the receiver and just concentrating on his hands. Don't get me wrong, he's got good hands, but I mean, there are times he goes up in a crowd and he's going to come down with it. Obviously, there's sometimes he's not. I think you can always get better hands and be one of those guys that anything that touches your hands, you're going to catch. You know, he can do that. And then obviously get stronger. I think every high school kid going from high school to college, you know, to catch up to everybody.
Yeah. Okay. And do you think Jeremiah can step in and play right away?
I think he can. Now, once again, we just talked about, you know, the strength-wise and everything else. But man, he's got the athletic ability that there is a possibility that I think he could. Once again, it depends on where they put him. You know, when you need more strength, you know, if he's a tight end, or closer he becomes to the lineman, you know, it's harder for a lineman to step in as a true freshman just because they're not strong enough. Same thing with the tight end. But if they split him out more, I think there's a chance there.
Cool. And looking into the future, what Red Oak, being in like a geographically close to SMU, what Red Oak players do you have that the SMU fan base should keep an eye on in the future?
Well, we've got two kids that are going to be seniors next year. Trey Jackson is a wide receiver, about 6'2", 6'3", and then Peyton Hendricks is a free safety, once again about 6'2". So there's possibilities, and you know, hopefully more of them. But those are the two that stand out in my mind right now.
Cool. Well, thank you very much, Coach Shields.
Hey, thank you.